YouTube, what's happening? You're watching Champion Sports, hosted by T Will, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking college hoops once again. So let's jump right into it. Starting off, just kind of want to recap some of the last picks we've had over the last few days. Going back to March 4th, gave you Michigan State minus 18.5 versus Rutgers. Rutgers came out and played really well. Was not expecting that. They did not cover that, obviously. But we did hit Hawaii minus 11.5 versus UC Riverside. Easy clear, easy win. March 5th followed up. I gave y'all Spurs money line versus the Pistons. That one. March 6th. I didn't do a video on this one, but if you follow me over on X at 10th River CC, you'll know that I live bet Ohio spread when they were playing Miami, Ohio last night, and that one hit as well. And then on our last video a few hours ago, we gave you Missouri money line versus Arkansas. Unfortunately, that one missed too. All in all, I'm not mad. That's 3 wins, 2 losses over the past few days. You're not going to win them all. That's a decent record. I mean, shoot, 3 out of 5 can't beat it. All right, but I do want to cover the Arkansas game. Good slate today. Lots of college basketball going on. Really good stuff. Going to the Arkansas game, it was close. 88-84 in overtime. Missouri kept up with them. Missouri probably should have won this game, but Arkansas had some uncharacteristic things going on with their players. You'll recall Darius Acuff Jr.'s out, so the real problem here was Malik Thomas went off for 28. I mean, you look at it, Trayvon Brazile 19, that's not too crazy. Billy Richmond 10. These are all to be expected, but the Malik Thomas 28 was crazy. I don't know how this happened. DJ Wagner 10 to be expected. And then we have a bench player coming off the bench putting up 17. So, I mean, Arkansas just stepped up. They stepped up to play when their best player was out, and they got it done. But it was really close. If Acuff had played, this wouldn't have been a close game. Arkansas would have destroyed them. To be honest, I still think Missouri moneyline was the correct pick. Arkansas just stepped up and did stuff they usually don't do and ended up winning. So, anyway, moving on. Like I said, good slate on today. We'll get it back. Lots of games, lots of odds, lots of money to be made. Anyway, going into the first pick for today, we're doing Furman versus Samford. This one's essentially a pick 'em. If you go look at the lines, it's minus 1.5 Samford. The money line, they got minus 115 for Samford, minus 105 for Furman. But the ESPN analyst matchup predictor is giving Furman the edge with 52.5% chance to win. If you look at the record, Furman is one game better than Samford, 19-12 to 18-3, and one game worse in conference record. So this is a very even matchup. Like I said, essentially a pick 'em. ESPN analysts are giving Furman the edge. Samford's playing at home. Go to KenPom. Check the ratings. Samford's 211. Furman's 214. So my pick, since it's a pick 'em, ESPN analysts are giving Furman the edge. Furman's got the edge, 52.5. They're one game better in the record. And then in KenPom ratings, Furman is just slightly better than Samford, 204 versus 211. So, my pick on this one, it's a home game. Everyone would probably expect Samford to win, but what do we always, whatever is expected to happen is not going to happen. So, it's a pick 'em. I'm picking Furman. I'm going Furman money line, minus 105, whatever odds you can get it at. Furman money line, that's the pick on that one, 5 o'clock. Moving right along, North Carolina versus Duke. This one I have a high confidence in. You can play this one at a higher percentage, higher unit size. This one I'm really confident in. So we got North Carolina ranked 17th going to play Duke. It's a rivalry game. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Duke's really good, 28-2, 16-1 in the ACC. North Carolina 24-6, 12-5 in the ACC. You look at the matchup predictor, Duke's got a 92.5% chance to win. And I don't doubt that Duke will win. Duke's probably going to win this game, okay? But the play here, when you go look at the lines, look at the spread. They think Duke's going to win by minus 17 and a half. I think that's really big. I think this is a heated rivalry game. They're not giving North Carolina credit where credit is due. I think this is going to be really close and Duke will win. So do I think North Carolina is going to cover 17.5? Yes, absolutely I do. You go look at Ken Palm. Come on, give me the right one. North Carolina's 29. North Carolina's 29. Duke is obviously number one. Not a huge gap there. And then also, I do want to point out, you notice Duke has lost only 2 games this season. One of those losses came from North Carolina. The first time Duke played North Carolina at North Carolina won. So North Carolina's got the ability to beat Duke. I understand Duke's at home. They've seen North Carolina before. I don't doubt Duke will win. But 17.5 on that spread is just too crazy to me. I think it'll be a lot closer than that. I think Duke maybe only wins by like 3 or 4 points. It comes right down to it. Might even go to overtime. So who knows? But I'm going to take North Carolina spread. I am going to water it down just a little bit to give us better odds. But I'm going to take them at plus 19.5. Plus 19.5. The odds on that for where I bet was minus 134. Not terrible odds. I'm going with that. So that's the second pick. High confidence in that one. Third pick, we're going Air Force playing at Nevada. Air Force is notoriously bad. 3-27, 0 wins in the conference. Nevada's 19-11, 11-8 in the conference. Is Nevada great? No, but Air Force is terrible. And more times than not, if you bet the spread on the team that's playing Air Force, it's going to hit. I mean, let's see what we got on the Ken Palm rankings. Nevada's ranked 73. Air Force 345. So yeah, pretty terrible. Has only won 3 games, not a single one in the conference. The spread is big. It's minus 25.5. Like I said, if you go back and look, Air Force will lose by 30, 40 points sometimes. I mean, it's really bad. They're terrible. I took UNLV spread against Air Force not too long ago. It was really high and it hit. They're also playing on the road. So they're gonna have the home court advantage going against them. I mean, like their best scorer puts up 12.5 a game. They're averaging 62 points. That can't be right? 62 points a game is the average for them. I mean, I guess it is. They're terrible. Now, again, kind of like with North Carolina, I watered this down a little bit. Did I take 25.5? No. Gave myself a little bit of a better chance. I took minus 23.5 with odds of minus 143. I mean, you fade the Air Force spread. Usually you're going to win. I'm going to go with it. I think that's a safe bet. Jeez, Air Force. I don't want this video to run on too long, but just real quick. I mean, 3 wins were all in a row against bad teams. Since then, I mean, you just look how much they lose by on average. It's usually a big margin. So, yeah, water down the spread, take that, should hit. Moving on to the last pick, Long Beach State. Gonna go play at Hawaii. I love betting Hawaii. I think Hawaii's actually got a pretty good team. 22-7, 4-5 in the Big West, going up against a team that's 9-22, 5-14 in the Big West. Hawaii's got the 90.2% chance to win, and the spread on this one isn't too crazy. It's minus 14.5. Obviously, you can't do anything with the money line here. Hawaii's got 106 on the KenPom rating. Long Beach State, 248. 106, 248. Hawaii's obviously the much better team. Looks like they're going to blow them out according to the matchup predictor. So, what do we do here? Well, we're going to take Hawaii spread. I've taken Hawaii spread several times throughout the season. They cover. It's kind of like the inverse of Arizona, or not Arizona, Air Force. If you, if you fade Air Force spread, you're probably going to hit. And then if you take Hawaii spread, you're probably going to hit. As always, watered it down just a little bit to give us better odds, better chance of winning, I should say. Took Hawaii minus 11.5, minus 155 odds. I'm going to take that. That's going to be the final pick here. So we'll see how all this goes. I might start using that stamp to track the plays because you can put them in here, and then if they hit and miss, it'll grade it and put it over here. I think that might be kind of a good way to do it. We're gonna try it out. Don't know if I'll do it long term, but there's that. So take a look at the picks. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Ignore the risk and to win. I was just going in there and putting one. That's not actually representative of what I'm actually betting on these games, but we'll see how that goes. Screenshot this, play the picks. That's going to do it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one.